So we'll be talking about. Oh man, that's an Indian girl, isn't it? Thank you. Okay, so again, these couple of videos, I'm gonna be talking about women's lack of morality, and the hypocrisy, right? The hypocrisy of women saying that men should hold bad men accountable. Very funny, right? Very funny. My brother, Real Rain. I love you. I love you. You are amazing, right? Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Right? Women have situational morality. Exactly. I agree. And in fact, their morality only applies to themselves. Their morality only applies to themselves and or women. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, let's get started. Let's get started.
I cannot believe that there are bitches on here that are saying that they would drop their friend if they cheated on their man. The fuck? You bitches know nothing about loyalty, not a thing. This is exactly why I have like 3 friends, because I know if I need to bury a body, they would be right there with me. And you bitches are ready to drop your friend over a man. A man. And regardless of all that, cheating is not a crime. You are not a bad person if you cheated. And you're probably sitting there being like, oh, you're probably just saying this because you cheated. No, bitch, actually I got cheated on. Ha. Ha, bet you didn't see that one coming. And do you know what happened then? I just left and life went on. Unless you're married with children, it's really not a big deal. Like, I knew he fucked up, he knew he fucked up. I know he's not a bad person for it, but this just isn't gonna work. End of. If you can't just check your friend in private and be like, hey, I don't think what you did was cool, and instead you're just gonna drop them for being a flawed individual because you think you're a better person, then this person is better off without your friendship because you don't know what it means to be a true friend. I cannot believe.
Yo, Steve, what's up, my brother? The utter hypocrisy in this one video, in this 1-minute video, the hypocrisy. So I'm sorry. I mean, again, I'm not saying that cheating is end all to be all, but to think that a person that cheats is a person that exemplifies loyalty. Literally, that is counteracting loyalty, right? That is counterintuitive to loyalty. If you cheat, how are you loyal? And then here's the thing where, okay, funny that this woman attracts a cheater, right? You think it's crazy. I've said this before, okay? Toxic people attract toxic people, right? When you are toxic yourself, and this is the thing. Toxic doesn't necessarily mean, oh, you're the cheater or you're the abuser or you're the liar. It's that you have toxic behavior. Here's a woman that condones cheating, that doesn't think cheating is that big of a deal. Now, whether you think cheating is a big a deal or not, up to you. But when you think that's something that, in my honest opinion, lack of morality there is some fundamental differences, some fundamental issues where you have no leg to stand on, right? No leg to stand on when you say, let's say, oh, this person is not loyal to you. Really? Your friend wasn't even loyal to the man. So you think she's going to be loyal to you when the time is there? No. And again, women like this don't see it. Oh, like women never see why am I attracting the liars, the cheaters, the abusers? Why do women constantly say, because a lot of these women, every other relationship, they're dating a cheater, they're dating a liar, they're dating an abuser. The pattern is there. And they don't realize, oh, I'm a good girl, I cook, I clean, I do. You know what? One of the biggest red flags that women don't even talk about, right? A big red flag, a big toxic trait of women is that who they choose to be with. That's a big toxic trait of a lot of women that they don't talk about. You are toxic because you choose toxic men. That is plain and simple. But I found it the audacity to talk about loyalty when you're talking about a cheater. And here, also, Exhibit A, right? Where how the audacity for women to say, oh, Men need to hold other men accountable. Are you kidding me? Women do not even hold other women accountable. The audacity for women to tell men to hold men accountable. You don't even hold women accountable.
There is no.
I've been seeing women argue.
I cannot believe that.
I've been seeing women arguing about the question, if your friend cheated on her boyfriend, would you drop her? And I feel like this conversation is so interesting because, like, people's opinions are so drastically different. There's the people that are like, of course I would drop my friend, a cheater is a cheater, I have no sympathy for cheaters, cheaters deserve no forgiveness, no redemption, etc. If you be friends with the cheater, you're a bad person. Then there's the side that's like, of course I would be friends with my friend. My loyalty lies with her, not the man. Screw the man. Why would I give a fuck about a man? #girlboss. And I think this is just so interesting because I wonder, like, if the rules people have.
My brother, thank you. Thank you for the dono. You're amazing.
About cheating, like, if they're universal or if it changes depending on the type of relationship. I'm curious about what lesbians think of this. Like, what is the lesbian perspective on this? Like, this conversation seems very dependent on, like, if the man is the victim, but, like, what if the man isn't the victim? What if a woman is the victim of the cheating? Especially with the side
That is interesting. That is interesting.
of the conversation that's more like, I don't care what my friend does. I don't care who my friend hurts. That's my friend. I don't care about what they're doing in their personal life. Like, do you still believe that if they're hurting other women? Or is this idea, like, specific to, like, when men are cheated on? I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I'm curious. Luckily, I've never been in this situation, so I've never had to decide if I should drop my friend for cheating on her girlfriend. But for those of you who have been in the situation, what did you do? I've been seeing.
But this is a thing where I find it interesting that you are loyal to your friend, but you're not necessarily loyal to yourself. What I mean is that where's your standards in morality? Okay, this is what I'm talking about with a lot of these women, where what has happened to women's, and this is the thing where you always think that why do women ask for superficial traits, right? Women ask for men's looks, men's height, men's wealth, men's charm, right? Superficial traits. But you never or rarely ever listen hear them talk about core, like exactly. Real Rain and my God, you guys are showing me a lot of love. Exactly, right? Real Rain said core principles, men hold each other accountable. Integrity, discipline, honor, shit like that, right? Your morality, your like who you are inside. Women are not focusing on that. Are you surprised? Because in my opinion, women nowadays are less moral, right, than ever before. Why do you think top tier men, right, rare men, right? But why are these rare men on superficial traits? Women do not focus, right? Do not focus on who a man is inside. Women are judging men based on their superficial traits, how he looks, right? His wealth, his talking game. That is it. That is the main thing. Now, after you pass that, right? After you get past those superficial traits, now, right? Now she cares about his moralities, his principles, right? His standards, his boundaries, right? Now, after she got with the superficial man, now she cares. But, bitch, too late. It's too late. You got with a man that's superficial. So you're surprised that this superficial man who you was attracted to because he talked a good game, he was wealthy, he looked good. Surprise, surprise, that man is effing your friend. That man is cheating. He has a mistress. That man abuses you. That man lies to you. Surprise, surprise. Boots, what's up, my brother? I'm starting to wonder if women can be held accountable on their actions. This is the thing. This channel, I'm going to always do that. I'm going to always hold women accountable for the shit they say and do. Okay? I'm going to always do that. I don't believe it's bullying. I don't believe it's hating on women. Because in my opinion, I believe women are more privileged than men. Average men, not talking about top tier men. I think average women are more privileged than average men. My brother, thank you for the dono. She has the matrix mindset of dating. I agree. Women are delusional. Women live in a fantasy. I 100% agree. Women live in a fantasy that they created.
So apparently it is in fact a hot take to say that I wouldn't stop being friends with one of my girlfriends because she cheats on her boyfriend. I just saw a girl make a video saying that, and everyone in the comments was jumping her. Everyone was like, oh, you're a weirdo. Cheaters are very disloyal. They have no honesty. Like, these are not people I want to be around. It's weird. You're a weirdo. Da 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 da. Oh my God, y'all run a strict program. Y'all are very strict. And hey, be friends with who you want to be with. Me, though, if one of my friends comes up to me and says I cheated on my man, I'm gonna be like, damn, what happened? Like, I'm gonna want to know the tea. I'm gonna be like, is everything okay? Like, what happened? Like, I'm gonna come to her, as a friend, like, what happened? But after, I'm gonna just be like, damn, girl, you was dead wrong for that. And she's gonna be like, yeah. And I'm gonna be like, yeah. Anyway, you want to go to Cheesecake Factory? Like, it's really that simple. I'll be like, you want to get some appetizers and a little drink? Oh, wow, maybe I'm too much of a girl's girl. Maybe that makes me a bad person. If so, I'm okay with that. But I didn't know so many women felt that way. Wow. Interesting. It's also interesting because I didn't see a single man in her comments saying that they would stop being friends with one of their friends because he cheats on his girlfriend. I didn't see a single man say that. So it's interesting that women are very caught up in this, but hey, do you? So apparently
Here's the thing where, unlike women, men are not out and just to spout high morality, right? Men are not out here, right? Screaming to the rooftop, oh, I hate the liars, the cheaters, all the bullshit that women spout. Men are not out here saying that. It is women, right? I've seen this more often by women who is trying to say men should hold other men accountable. Bitch, why? You don't even hold women accountable. You don't hold women accountable. And it's women who's screaming about cheaters, liars. It's women, right? And that's the issue, right? If you don't say shit, no one would say shit. That's the problem, right? You want to end male content creators channels? Stop saying shit, right? Stop being such a fucking idiot. That's the thing. So, here's the thing. I never say that men are more holier than thou, right? I never say men are better than women. I don't say that. I'm not saying men are more morally sound than women. I'm saying, okay, it's the hypocrisy of it. Men are not complaining about cheaters, right? Men deal with it. This is the thing where a lot of men, they know how the situation is, right? If you cheat, you cheat, right? If it happens to him, he'll tough it out, right? A lot of men, like, fuck it. It is what it is. She cheated on me. She mistreated, like, literally, my ex fucked up my life. My ex fucked up my life. I ain't crying about it. I'm not coming here and saying, oh my God, stop dating women. Oh my God. Women are cheaters. Women are liars. Women just use you. Women just abuse you. No, it is what it is. We got to deal with it, right? Men deal with that shit. Literally, there are men, right, in sexless marriage, and they're still fucking in it, right? There are men who are in sexless marriages and still fucking in those marriages. We deal with it. But unlike women, right, who tout to be so mentally or emotionally intelligent, so, mentally stable, so fucking, who've had so much therapy, they're out here saying a whole lot of shit, right? Saying men are liars, men are cheaters, men just want to use women, men just objectify women, men don't hold other men accountable. Bitch, do you listen to other women? Do you listen to other women? This is the thing. I don't say men aren't hypocrites. Men can and men do. The problem is men are smart enough, right? Smart enough not to fucking blab and shit about it. Men aren't running their mouth about it. Right? That's the shit. That's the problem with a lot of women. Here you are saying that, oh, you know what? My girlfriend cheats. I'm going to say you're wrong. And they're just like, you know what? Let's go have fun. Bitch, then you know better than men. You're women on this app, on social media, women tout every day that they're better than women. I mean, women tout every day that they're better than men, right? Say men are cheaters, men are abusive. And here's the thing. Say men are abusive, 70% of one-way domestic violence is committed by women against men. 70%. 70%. So you say men are abusive? Fucking women are more abusive. That's the shit. That's the hypocrisy I point out. When you come on this app and and be so entitled to have the audacity to make you seem like you're better than men, that's when I say shit. That is when I will say shit. You are no better than a man. You're no better than a man. Sometimes you could be worse. Sometimes you could be worse, and shit like this shows you, right? 3 women I showed you. Two was fine with cheaters. One was on the fence, right? One was on the fence where, you know, she couldn't even say if she would still be friends with that. That still shows lack of morality there. I'm not saying that men are better than women, okay? Plenty of men will stick by, if his boy cheated, he'll probably stick by his boy. I'm not saying that it's a good or bad thing. I'm saying it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy that it's women who complain about cheaters, women who complain that men don't hold other men accountable, then have the audacity to cheat themselves and don't hold their sisterhood accountable. That's the fucking shit I'm talking about. It's the hypocrisy, right? It's the entitlement. It's the delusion. That's the shit I'm talking about. My brother, love you. I'm MGTOW because of my ex, so I don't want to hear women complain until they acknowledge my pain is valid. My brother, totally amazing. I guess I understand that, right? You know what? I mean, part of me, I could have gone MGTOW because how much my ex fucked up my life, but I don't know. I kind of want to be in a relationship. That's why I'm not cynical, right? For me, I'm not cynical about relationships. So, Red Door, my sister, thank you. And Red Door, I want to show love that thank you, right? For coming on, last week. I mean, coming on Wednesday. It was a pleasure, an honor to hear you, right? It was an honor to hear you. So, thank you, my sister. Right? Thank you for showing. Yeah, big bars, my brother. I love you, my brother. Thank you for being here. So, this is what I'm saying. This is why I said I don't hate on women. I've said this countless before. I built my platform on holding women accountable, right? Talk about delusions, hypocrisies. That's what I'm doing. Just so happens there's a lot of women. So, what do you guys think?